functional wellness and the structure. All right, now here's a term that you'll hear me say a few times, or give or take 1,000, and that is structure. Well, there's a few. Structure and functional wellness. How we function throughout our day is determined by what our structure is doing. And ballet is exquisite about helping you have the most of functional wellness just by how you stand and move. For instance, how many times have you been like standing like this, right? Slouchy, pushed over on one hip and all of that, or just like that. And you've got all this pressure building into your lower spine. So that's not a really great, healthy place to be for this lower spine. And over time, it's going to take its toll. So part of our structural wellness and functional wellness is working those lower abs in and up to release the pressure in the lower spine and elongate it. And we keep using this throughout the day. It's not just for when we're on the mat doing exercises or when we're at the bar doing our pliés and tendus, though it's necessary for those things for sure. But, you know, standing in line at the grocery store and you're like this and you're checking your phone and you're all slouchy over, right? Does that look familiar? Like this? Instead, you could be standing upright and being efficient, lighter on your feet, and you feel a lot better. Oh, and it looks better too, right? So there are a few things in the structure that you'll want to know. The hugest one is that tummy tailbone thing. So we're gonna constantly work the lower abs in order to lengthen the lower spine and keep that from having all that tension balled up back there. Another one is getting into the spiral so that you're working in your in your inner thighs and using them rather than always being in your quads and hip flexors. There's a lot to that, but this is just an overview of understanding how our structure determines how we move about the day. So walking becomes more easy and more free. There's also the pliability underneath your feet that ballet affords you for being able to walk more smoothly. Lots of things like reaching for stuff. Now you have the agility to be able to move more freely, or twisting because we're working on our obliques. All kinds of different ways. Sitting. If you're sitting at a computer all day like this, it's being able to be upright and again relaxing in here because you're working here. Many, many different ways your functional wellness shows up, or lack thereof. So we're trying to improve that through these classes, and ballet is fantastic.